are going to lose their homes right here in the city of Detroit. And it should not happen. None on our watch. So that's why we are here today. We say Raymond Rostovich is saying that after today, he's going to take title from the homes of thousands upon thousands of families here in Detroit and in Wayne County. We cannot allow this to keep people in their homes. We need to keep people in the neighborhoods. We need to rebuild our communities that have been destroyed by the banks and the corporations. That should be on the top of the agenda of every elected official of every community organization in Detroit. If that's not on the top of your agenda, then you're not working for us. You're working for Chase. You're working for Quicken Loans, for Bank of America, and for all these other criminals who have destroyed our communities for decades. We want to rebuild Detroit based upon its community, people who live there.
Groups, including the American Civil Liberties Union. And the letter went on for 2 pages telling us why they cannot stop the foreclosures, why they cannot institute a moratorium. Well, we've seen 2 moratoriums for the last 2 months, and the state law gives them the right in a state of emergency, which this surely is, to stop all foreclosures. They're sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars in hardest hit homeowner funds. Criminally, they're giving that money to Quicken Loan and others to tear down the houses they were meant to save. We're here to tell Wayne County Treasurer, we don't believe you. Do what's right. Do what's legal. Do what's necessary. Stop the foreclosures. Issue a moratorium now.
Stop tax foreclosures. Stop water shutoffs.
Taxes now.
Why?
Foreclosures need to stop. Reassess taxes now.
Why?
Foreclosures need to stop. I want everybody out here to know what's going on. It's not your fault, but it's your fight. My house was in foreclosure, and with help, I was able to get some support and get my house back. We're all in this together. Your house might not be in foreclosure, but I'm sure you know somebody whose house is in foreclosure. Your sister, your mother, your cousin, your neighbor. We're all in this together. One of the things I discovered, Detroit is a community. It's not like the suburbs. The suburbs is just a neighborhood. But Detroit is a community. We stick together in Detroit. It's not your fault, but it's your right. It's not your fault.
If you cannot get out of the street, we will order. We're going to start having people arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you blocking the street, if you continue to do so, you will be placed under arrest. If you continue to block the street,
Good morning, brothers and sisters.
Good morning.
Fight the fight. We have more than 300 homes in tax foreclosure. We have another 350 coming next year. And let me tell you the census of the people that are actually being foreclosed. These are 70, 80-year-old people. This is repugnant on many different levels. When you have paid into the system for 60, 70 years, and you get nothing in return. It's thrown out in the middle of the street. The other thing is, you got all this land. We just gave away Brush Park. We gave away all Hockey Town. Who paid for that land? Our tax dollars paid for that land. The people of Detroit paid for that land. So you're telling me we can build new hockey stadiums, we can have all this development downtown, we can have a Walt Disney ride right through the center of town, but at the same time we can't help the people that have been here the longest? that have stuck it out through thick and thin. Take $5 million, not the $251 million that the state has for this issue. So let me take just a piece of that and try to give some remedy. Yeah, right. What are you smoking? I think it's not the people on the street. The people on the street know what's happened. How do you pay your taxes when I get $800, $1,100 on Social Security because the company I work for went bankrupt, left me in the lurch, you take my pension, and then you want to jack my taxes all over again. Take to the streets, let everybody in the city know that this is not going to be tolerated under any circumstances. We cannot sit idly by and let fucking Duggan and Tricky Rick Snyder and all these people just run over us like we don't mean anything. Human, Malcolm X said, human by any means necessary, and we mean business, no justice, no peace.
No more business as usual. A seventh of the population in Detroit is being displaced into the streets via tax foreclosure. This is apartheid. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, demand that all those
who believe in life and freedom fight back.
Fight back.
Right to life is a right to housing.
Right to life is a right to housing. We've got to dig down deep in our hearts and ask ourselves how we're affirming our power together. I invite everyone to reach out to your neighborhood and start a neighborhood resistance hub where absolutely this cannot be done. They cannot execute mass tax foreclosures, mass water shutoffs. We need to stand up and fight back. We got to let they know that we're serious. We charge genocide of the poor, the disenfranchised, the workers. Which side are you on? We are on the side of life. It is our duty to fight for our lives and the lives of others. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We got nothing to lose but our chains.
Which side are you on?
Which side are you on? We've come to a choice.
It's either revolution or war.
I'm on your color side.
This is Tawana, and with me I have Steve. Steve has a picture that he's floating around where it shows different houses in different locations, and Detroit houses are paying more taxes for the less valued home. For example, in Detroit a house sold for $6,000 last year. In Ferndale, the same type house was sold for $55,000. In Detroit, their taxes was $2,476. In Ferndale, same house, $55,000 sold, and their taxes is $2,217. There's something wrong with this tax rate. Detroit is being charged too high. The insurance is extremely high. When we were in Lansing last week, a woman told about paying $200 a month for water, and the state legislative person was only paying $127 for 3 months. We are under siege. We got to stop. We got to get up. We have the right. There are federal dollars here to protect the poor, indigents, helpless, homeless, and it's going to the banks. It's not going to the people. There's a problem here with a highway robbery and a grand theft. We need some indictments, and we need to see some officials going to jail for putting us under this distress. We didn't do it. The people in the city of Detroit did not cause this problem. The leaders of Detroit caused the problem. I'm a retired Detroit police officer. When I'm part of Diarrhea, we're fighting back. Because we're fighting back, we're getting some answers because we're demanding answers. Stand up, fight back.
Stand up.
City,
Our city.
what city?
Michigan cities. Detroit residential property taxes are higher than other Michigan cities. Detroit property taxes are higher than Michigan.
People
Thank you. Spread the word, because this is a people movement, and we're going to fight, and we're going to stand up. Thank you so much for coming out. Fight back.
And we can post them on Facebook too. Like the t-shirts for Pinckney. I posted a picture on Facebook and Google Plus. And we got some inquiries. From Colorado even. Saying, hey, we're ready to get the shirts to help raise money. Yeah, they want to raise money for his case.
That's great. It really should be.
Yeah, I like that t-shirt.
Yeah, you know, all power to the people.
That's great. Yeah. I got this in the Bible. Oh, yeah, I can imagine.